So I started off today's look with the Smart Smooth Skin Fini Parfait BB Cream 5-in-1 Instant Matte from New York Color. It's a nice BB cream. It's smooth and it covers my face really well, and it's just a good all-around BB cream. It's one of the best that I've tried. Next thing I'm using is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. It fills in fine lines and minimizes the appearances of pores. From what I've seen, it does do that. When I looked in the mirror, my pores, I used to be able to see them really bad, but when I looked in the mirror, I could hardly see them at all. So I could definitely recommend the e.l.f. Face Primer. And they had a couple other kinds at the drugstore that were e.l.f., but I thought that the Poreless might be good. The next thing I used is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. And I really like it because it doesn't cake up on your skin or make your skin feel oily or anything like that. It's just a really nice, smooth finish. And it blends out really nice too. The next thing I'm going to use is the Maybelline New York Master Concealer by Face Studio. It did a pretty good job of concealing the under circles in my eyes. I have a 20-month-old, so I don't get much sleep anymore. But it did a really good job at blending out and just covering up those dark circles, and kind of highlighted my cheekbone a little bit too. And I got mine in light because it was I'm pretty pale. The next thing I'm using is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I got it in 120 Classic Ivory. It's got this nice sponge to go with it, and it finished off the look with a matte finish, and it really looked quite good. Next thing I'm using is the Hard Candy Eyeshadow Primer. It came with the Hard Candy Natural Eyes palette that I'm about to show you. It primed my eyes. It's 9:03 Eastern Standard Time, and my eyeshadow's still on. And this is the Neutral Eyes palette that I was talking about. It's got some matte eyeshadows in it and some shimmery eyeshadows in it. It has 3 different looks. It has a daytime, an evening, and a dramatic look. When I show you the palette here in just a second, you will see that it has 3 rows. The top row is the day look, and the names of those are Tease, Toying, and Minx, which are the ones that I'm putting on my eye now. And Drama is the middle one, and it's Bashful, Girly, and Flander. and it's a mix of matte and sparkly. And then the last one is Evening, and it's Chatty, Coy, and Frisky. And Coy and Frisky are pretty sparkly, so those are going to be used if you want to go like out on the town or on a date or something like that. I wouldn't use it for an everyday look. And what I've done so far is I've swept T's from brow bone to the upper lash line. And right now I'm applying Toying into the crease, and then I'm going to blend it out. And then the next thing I'm going to do is blend Minx into the upper and lower lash line. And you can use it wet or dry for more intensity. And I'm blending all of it out. And I have two different types of brushes that I like to use, and you'll see those here in just a second. The more tan brushes that I'm using are Eco Tools. And then there's a white brush that I'm using that's e.l.f. Professional Line. I've got a crease brush and an eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. So. I'm just going to put a little bit more of the T's into onto my eyelid to lighten it up. And then for my eyeliner, I use the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. It's the one with the eraser on the end of it. And it is in Black Onyx. I've always used this eyeliner. I like it. It stays all day whether I've sweat or not. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's not waterproof. So it would say if you like cry for any reason at all, it'll come off. I'm just going to line my upper and lower lid. And then I'm going to use 4 different mascaras. The first one is the Color Workshop Defining. I use this one because it separates my lashes and just coats them. I really don't like wearing false lashes, which is why I wear so many mascaras. I know to some people it doesn't make a difference, but with me it kind of does. And this is the only one I use on my lower lash just because it gives them a little bit more definition than normal. The next mascara is going to be the Color Workshop 2, and it's going to be the Plumping. This one makes my eyelashes just a little fatter. And I like this one because, you know, it doesn't take the definition away and it doesn't make them clump up. And it just, it really just makes them, well, plumper. And the last one that I use is the Color Workshop, or the second to last one that I use is the Color Workshop Volumizing Mascara. And I use it to volumize the fat and defined lashes. And then the last mascara I'm going to use is Rimmel Scandal Eyes Waterproof Mascara. I like to have a waterproof mascara over top just to, you know, have that extra security that if I cry, I'm at least not going to cry my mascara off. And then the last thing I'm going to use is my lips, and it's going to be the e.l.f. Matte Lip Color in Rich Red. And it covers quite nicely. I did have to reapply it through today. I videoed this early in the morning. I did have to apply it through the day, and it's kind of stained my lips after, but it stained them into a pink, more of a bright pink than it was a red after the initial thing. But here's to take a look at the final look after I was done with everything. And here's a picture that I took right after I got done filming. It looks pretty nice in the light, I'd say. And then later in the day, this was taken about 7 o'clock or something, close to around 7 o'clock. And I only had to reapply the lips. I didn't have to touch up anything else. And I did quite a bit today. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Love and hugs from my family to yours. I hope you've had a great day. Thanks for watching my video. Bye!